We never thought this would happen to us. At our age, both in our 70s, we thought we'd learned to be careful. We thought we knew when something was too good to be true, but we were wrong. Terribly, heartbreakingly wrong. We lost £150,000. That was our savings, our pensions, and what we wanted to use to put towards a retirement flat and pass down to our children. All of it gone. What makes it even harder to accept is that we believed this investment was safe because it looked like it was endorsed by somebody we trusted, a prominent voice in UK finance. Every week without fail we watched his show. We trusted his advice, so when we saw an advert that appeared to have his name and face attached, we didn't question it. We thought, if he's backing this, it must be genuine, and that trust became our undoing. Welcome to LuredIn, where we cover scams that regular people fall for. Today we cover a story that was submitted by readers in the UK. They did not provide their names or exact location, but have taken the time to get their whole story out there. Please subscribe for weekly content like this, and a like would be appreciated too. It started with an online advert for a cryptocurrency exchange. The website looked clean, professional, and full of glowing reviews. It had the face of a well-known finance guru on it, his quotes even clips from what looked like his program. To us, it looked real. Why wouldn't it? We'd watched him religiously for years. So we tried it, £250 just to test the waters. Almost immediately, the online dashboard showed our money growing. Within days, we'd made £100 worth of profit. And then the call came. A man introduced himself as our account manager. He was polite, patient and reassuring. He spoke with such confidence like he'd been doing this for years. He told us not to worry, that the platform was safe, trusted by big names, and he was there to guide us every step of the way. We believed him. We believed all of it. That was the start of the trap. Now, at the time, we didn't know anything about cryptocurrency, about how volatile it could be, about the highs and lows that people had sold and bought at. He congratulated us on our good progress and said if we put in a little more, we could unlock even greater returns. We hesitated, but then he'd remind us that this was backed by a trusted name, that it was reliable, regulated, risk-free. He always had an answer, always the right words. The numbers on the screen kept going up. Every time we logged in, our balance looked bigger. It felt exciting, hopeful for once. We thought we'd found a way to secure our children's future. We invested more, £5,000, then £10,000. Slowly but surely, we gave them everything. Our savings, our pensions, investments we'd been holding on to for decades, £150,000 in total, all of it. All along, we told ourselves the same thing. It's endorsed by him. It must be safe. This isn't a scam. This is our future. Then came a day we tried to withdraw. We thought, let's take a little out, treat the grandchildren to a good pub meal. That's when the mask fell. We were told not to withdraw, that this would impact what we could make. We only wanted to withdraw a few £100, so we pushed for it. Not by hard work, but by luck that we were very grateful for. We'd earned it. There was no withdrawal section on the website, so we opened the live chat box. We gave all sorts of details for verification, trusting this was a legitimate website. We were told that we couldn't withdraw unless we paid extra fees and taxes. When we questioned it, the tone of the messages changed. The kind words became short, impatient, even rude, and then the responses stopped altogether. We could no longer log into the website. The money was gone. £150,000 gone in an instant. The devastation hit like a physical blow. We sat there in silence, staring at the blank screen, unable to believe what we were seeing. How could it be fake? How could it not be real when it had such endorsements? The guilt is unbearable. We feel ashamed, humiliated. We didn't have high hopes, but did want the best for our children, for their future, and instead we've destroyed it. We can't sleep. We can't look our friends in the face. We can hardly look our children in the eye. They tell us not to blame ourselves, but how can we not? We were supposed to protect them, to leave them with something. Instead, we've handed criminals everything we worked for over a lifetime. What makes it awful is knowing that we're not alone. These criminals are experts. They know how to manipulate. They know how to steal trust, and they're using the faces of people we admire. Journalists, TV hosts, experts, twisting their reputations to trick people like us. We not only feel robbed, but betrayed. We're sharing this story because we don't want anyone else to go through the same nightmare. Please, if you see an advert online, no matter who it claims to be endorsed by, don't believe it. Check, double check, and check again. Never assume a trusted name means safety. We thought we were safe. We thought we were investing in something real, endorsed by someone who we admired. Instead, we've lost our children's future and our peace of mind. That's something we'll never get back. This ends the story of these UK-based grandparents who were embroiled in a crypto investment scam. Remember to always be skeptical of offers that sound too good to be true. Do not part with money unless you know where it's going. Consult your family or call your bank should you be making an investment into a new company. Please share this video with anybody who you feel may benefit from the information or find it interesting.